Hey guys, Apocalypso here, back with another video. And in this video, this is a speculation video, but this isn't Smash related. My speculation videos used to be Smash related. Nope, this is all about Age of Empires 2, surprisingly. So, uh, uh, where to begin? So, there was some data in the uh, Steam website or something, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition on Steam had new slots, okay, and new achievement slots, and they went under the Porto codename, which hints at some new DLC because the same thing happened with the previous two DLC packs, and people are speculating about what the two civilizations, well, we assume they're two, what the two civilizations being added are. So I'm going to read this message here. To return to the Porto, that's the code name, DLC, I've thought about it during one of my daily walks, considering the last two DLC didn't include new architecture sets, as well as the fact that there's 21 achievements that all four DE DLC civs we've got lately have been in some form in the campaigns. I'd guess we'll get 3 civs with one extra campaign achievement. If I had to guess which ones it will probably be, I think with high likeliness that it will be the Swahili African, featuring the Portuguese campaign as Kua, Mombasa, and Swahili villages, Siamese, the Thai, um, Southeast Asian, featured in the Rise of the Rajas campaign, and the Dravidians, Tamils, Chola, South Asian, featured extensively in the Portuguese as well as Rise of the Rajas campaign. I'm pretty sure such a DLC would be welcomed by almost anyone and would not feature any too uh, controversial additions. That's what I personally think it will be. So, to give some thoughts on that, what I personally am hoping the two DLC civilizations will be are the Georgians and Armenians. I've wanted them for quite a while now. I've actually come up with ideas for the civilizations themselves. Sort of came up with like an architecture set in my head. I have some idea of what their architecture could look like. It'll be up on the screen right now. Um, so that's basically what their architecture would look like, and I think it would be really unique. And their culture, I love their culture. Their history is really neat, especially during the Middle Ages. That's pretty much, I only really know their medieval history. I haven't really looked into their other time periods, but medieval history is relevant. Is the only history that's relevant to Age of Empires 2 anyway. Anyway, so how is this relevant to the campaign stuff? Well, the Armenians and Georgians were in a campaign, I think, at least one campaign uh, in Definitive Edition, and it might have been in a campaign earlier than that. So let me pull up campaigns, and we go. Mahazona says, while all three civilizations are good additions, it's right up here, right? Uh, Response to Saladin, I think. While all three civilizations are good additions, you missed one key point. Last two DLCs had campaigns for civies without one with close proximity to the new civs. Okay, that's not what I was looking. That's not what I was looking for. Okay, pretend I didn't say that. Um, Hold up. I'm trying to find it. It was there. Ah, uh, another one by the same person, Mahazona. 45 is a good number to finish DE. One thing he, being Spirit of the Law, put out a video talking about this, and he concluded that African civilizations were most likely, because he was going off the code name, which probably doesn't mean anything. One thing he totally drops is that all the new DLC civies showed up in scenarios earlier. All 4 of the last DLC civies were in the original ES, that's Ensemble Studios, campaigns. Now, that doesn't quite apply to the Georgians and Armenians, but Manzikert, yes. Okay, so there are 2 here, Mahazona. So both Armenians and Georgians can replace the Byzantine themes in the Manzikert scenario, which I believe was introduced in The Forgotten, and also show up in a Turks campaign too. So, this is my reply. Yep, they could easily replace other civilizations in several scenarios, and several original civilizations could appear in their scenarios. Lots of potential here. So, this is if it would be Georgians and Armenians, then there would only be swapping Cappadocia from Byzantines to Armenians in Manzikert historical battle, and the 2 factions in Tamerlane 5. Apparently, they were in Bari, although I think this campaign should have been scrapped completely for the DE in favor of a truly historical one. But yeah, it was from after the Conquerors, though Mahazona never mentioned anything about those scenarios being from the base game and first expansion. Yeah. Okay. And so the point here, all 4 DLC civilizations that got in right now, which are the Burgundians, Sicilians, Bohemians, and Poles. All 4 of them showed up in campaigns previously. And, well, why is that important? Because I think there's a pattern there. The DE developers are trying to make up for the missing civilizations that were not in the game earlier, and thus could not appear in campaigns and had to be replaced by other civilizations. And they're also trying to make up for their absence in DE. So I think that that is strong points in favor of the Georgians and Armenians getting in the game. With this next expansion, we'll find out probably pretty soon what the content is. This video might end up being outdated by the time it's uploaded, but the point is, I think if it's not this pack, then it could be the next pack. I think they're very likely to show up very soon because of those factors, and also the factors of the Georgians and Armenians being heavily involved in several civilizations in the game already. Like in one battle, it was the Franks and well, yeah, it was the Franks who were original game civilization, and then it was the Kipchaks, which are represented by the Cumans. Their unique unit is the Kipchak. They were introduced in Definitive Edition. So basically the Franks and the Cumans, or the Kipchaks, allying with the Georgians to fight the Turks. And that right there is a scenario that would not require really any kind of elaboration. Maybe like the minor tribes like the Alans could be represented by other civilizations, but the point is the the major players of the battle, this battle of Digori. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Digori. The major players in that battle would all be able to represent themselves if it made an appearance in a campaign alongside the Georgians and Armenians. And the Georgians and Armenians had a close relationship to themselves, to each other. And the Georgians were sacked and conquered by the Mongols, who were, of course, in the game, as they would be because they're a major power during the Middle Ages. And the Armenians were subjugated, repeatedly invaded, and eventually subjugated by the Turks. So there's a lot of material for historical battles and campaigns here. And with other civilizations being added, their campaigns probably wouldn't be able to be as dynamic. And I think the developers are clearly focusing on campaign potential here for the reasons I stated. And I think that is a very good reason why the Georgians and Armenians might be in the game. But only time will tell. We'll find out. Anyway, I think that's just about to do it for this video. So I'm hoping to see you guys soon. So I'll see you later and talk to you in another video. Bye.